Hey there! Welcome to your grammar video for Unit 5, Green Reading. In this lesson, we're going to talk about future time clauses. Let's get started. So to understand this lesson, you'll need to understand a few things. You need to remember time clauses. We've studied these before with when and while. As a reminder, if the time clause comes first, there needs to be a comma. If the main clause comes first, there doesn't need to be a comma. You'll also need to remember how to form statements using will and be going to talk about something in the future. If we use will, again, the structure is subject followed by the modal will and then the base verb. You'll also need to remember contractions with the subject and will. It's useful to remember negatives and how to ask questions about the future using the modal will. You'll also need to remember the structure for be going to. Start with a subject, present tense of be verb, then going to, and then a base verb. Here we also have contractions with the subject that we need to remember, as well as the negatives and negative contractions. Also remember the question forms. Take a moment, pause the video and review this slide. In this lesson, we're going to talk about making sentences with future time clauses. We'll talk about time words and event order, as well as how to ask and answer questions. The future time clauses are used to show the relationship or time order of two future events. Something you'll need to remember is that the main clause has the future verbs with will or be going to, and the time clause has a time word and a verb written in the present tense. This can be written in many different ways using simple present, present continuous, or present perfect. For example, I will go home when I finish the test. I will go home is the main clause. It can be alone, it's not dependent. Now, when I finish the test is a dependent clause. We have a time word, when. Remember, if the main clause is first, no comma. When I finish the test, comma, I will go home. Again, here, because the time clause or dependent clause is first, we need a comma. Now, when we talk about future time clauses, you have to remember that the time word you choose tells us if the event in the main clause is first, or if the event in the time clause is first, or if they happened at the same time. Specifically, when you use the time words when, after, or as soon as, we know the event in the time clause happens first. Some examples: when I finish class, I will go home. I will go home when I finish class. Again, in these examples, first I finish class, then I go home. If you use the time words before or by the time, we know the event in the time clause happens second. For example, before the teacher arrives, I'm going to be in class. I'm going to be in class before the teacher arrives. Again, in these examples, I'm in class first, then the teacher arrives second. Now, if we use the time word while, that means the event in the time clause happens at the same time as the event in the main clause. For example, I will listen to music while I study English. Or while I study English, I will listen to music. In these examples, I listen to music and study English at the same time. The time word until can introduce the first or the second event, so we'll have to remember some specifics. If the event in the main clause is positive, the time clause event happens second. For example, I will study until class is over, or until class is over, I will study. Again, here, I will study is positive. So I study first, class finishes second. However, if the event in the main clause is negative, the time clause event happens first. For example, I won't go home until class is over. Until class is over, I won't go home. Here, I won't go home is negative. So, class finishes first, then I go home second. Questions can have time clauses too. They follow the same rules, so the time clause is written in the present tense and the main clause is written with the future tense. For example, what are you going to do after you graduate? After you graduate, what are you going to do? Another example, where will you go when you are on vacation? When you are on vacation, where will you go? Now, let's take a practice quiz. Pause the video, answer the questions, then press play to check your answers. Question 1. I will eat the pizza blank the pizza delivery man arrives. Again, we can't eat the pizza until the pizza is here, so we need be after to complete the sentence. Question 2. She will have a great job blank she finishes university. Again, to get a good job, we need to finish the university first, so be after is the correct answer. Question 3. Blank I wake up, I will eat breakfast. Here we have to wake up first, so A, as soon as, is the correct answer. Question 4. I won't go home blank, the test is finished. Again, I have won't, the negative. I can't go home until I've finished, so D is the correct answer. Question 5. Wear blank after you get married. Again, we have the time clause second, after you get married. We know we need to write the main clause in the future tense, so B is the correct answer. So for questions 6 and 7, we have two possible answers. Question 6, I will take a long vacation after I finish my final test, or I'm going to take a long vacation after I finish my final test. Both are okay as long as they are the future tense. Also, question 7, what blank while you're on the airplane? Again, here we need the future tense with modal will or be going to. Both are okay. Looking at number 8, after my friend blank, we will watch a movie. Here we have the time clause. It must be written in the present tense, so the answer is arrives. That's it for this lesson. As always, I hope you thought it was useful. Class dismissed.